This message is for the BRICS nations, specifically Russia and China. I don't even know if it's possible for this message to reach you, and I can't speak on behalf of all citizens of the United States, but I know I can speak my own mind, and I know there are others who feel like I do. It is now becoming very clear to the citizens of the United States that our government has been strong-arming the rest of the planet for several decades now, and not for some sense of merit or valor or a goal of unity or peace. It's been for the bottom dollar. Military contractors benefiting off the death of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in varying countries, provinces, and communities. And we are not okay with this, and this does not represent the morals and values of the average citizen. And it may seem like it does through your news networks and whatever propaganda comes through to you about us. But just know that many of us were either distracted, influenced by propaganda, or simply just worrying about survival, feeding ourselves and our families, and worrying about where the next paycheck was coming from. And so on behalf of the United States, I do want to apologize for that and that alone, because that is not representative of what our country is capable of and what its citizens would want for not only ourselves and our country, but for the rest of the world as well. And so if you're going to use that as a motivator to start a fight that could very well drag the entire planet into a very dangerous situation, please reconsider. Because there are those of us who do not stand with our government and the military-industrial complex and the contractors that stand to benefit from these endless wars. We do not stand with them. We do not believe that this is right. And there are those of us who are ready to raise our voices against this. There are a lot of reasons why any country would want to stand up and take power for itself. Sitting at the top of the pyramid, I think, sounds nice for a lot of humans. So do with that what you will. But if you're going to drag all of us into a war over the actions of a very few people in this country, I'll ask you to reconsider and give the citizens one more chance to solve this. To raise our voices loud enough to our government to tell them this is not okay and this is not what we want represented as our values around the world. We want to stand with our neighbors that are threatened, and we want to help where we can. But at this point, I think it's good for us to be isolationist for a time so that we can sift through those politicians and generals who would push for war in the name of profit and not resolution and peace. Please think about this.